All right, guys, welcome to our weekly, Dream Achievers Zoom calls. Happy to be here. Our topic today is let's celebrate April and what's new for May. And some of us just came off of our really fun incentive trip. We missed you, Angie Schaefer.
I know, it was hard to even look at Facebook. I'm like, I don't want to see it.
Let's just talk about that a minute because we have 4 of us that were on. Lisa, you want to just share anything to just tell them how much fun you had, or Lisa Burns?
Good question, right?
Well, I mean, I just it would be fun, like Angie wasn't there and Hillary was,
Yes.
And there are people that listen to this recording. So, did you have fun, or what would you like to say?
The weather was great, and just being able to hang out with other consultants. You get to talk to consultants from all the other states that you don't normally get to see, meet people that you've been on Zoom calls with, and just having an in-person conversation was great, just because we have been Zoom for 2 years. So yeah, there was a lot of good to it.
Oh, thank you, Lisa. Super fun. How about you, Rebecca? And it looks like you're perhaps driving.
I'm off mute.
Yeah. If you don't want to share because you're driving, I totally understand.
Am I off mute though? Can you hear me?
Yes, you are. We can hear you. But if you don't want to share, I get it.
Oh, I talked all the way up here. Now I'm gonna talk all the way home. So, traveling for free can get addicting. So once you make it, then you'll probably never not make it. And then, I feel like the last time I kind of just stuck to like 1 or 2 basic drinks, and this time I really got out of my drink comfort zone. Other fruity favorites.
Did you keep track of the different kinds of drinks then, Desiree or Rebecca, or what are you saying?
No, like Stacy Silva had recommended mango tangos, and those are really good.
Those were good. I had some of those. Yes.
I never did Miami Vice before, so I tried that, and I did. I know. Well, I usually just drink one thing, and that's all. So, and then I don't think I've drank a Mai Tai for forever, so I had a couple of those, and mango daiquiris, strawberry daiquiris, Bahama Mamas.
So
I don't know.
Many. I had a Dirty Monkey, mudslide. I mean, we could keep. Okay. We better get going here. Now, thank you for sharing that. I see that we have a Desiree who just happens to still be in Mexico. Can you unmute, Desiree? Or is it too loud? We're happy that you joined us.
I can hear you guys. I'm at the restaurant, the Jingao. But I thought I'd pop on and say hi.
When are you leaving, Desiree?
Huh?
When are you leaving?
I'm leaving tomorrow morning.
One thing you would say about the trip.
Oh my God, it's so awesome. We've been swimming. We went and seen birds and flamingos and what are those? Parrots and butterflies and oh my gosh, I don't even know. So we were on an adventure the whole time. Oh, we went on that ride from the vehicle, whatever it's called. My husband liked that one. The vehicle thing he drove.
Yeah, the amphibious vehicles.
Oh, that is so cool, Desiree, that you're on. That is so fun. Thank you for sharing, Desiree. And I wish you guys a really safe trip back tomorrow. So I'll ask that you go on. I'll ask that you go on mute only because it's a little noisy. But please enjoy all the food and drinks and take it in for all of us. How about you, Twyla? Anything you want to add to that?
Oh, I liked a lot of it. It was really fun and relaxing, getting to know people from other states. But also, we had the mariachi, is that what they're called? Dancers, whatever the dancers came in and played in the restaurant when we were there. And we did lots of different things. My husband went down the octopus slide, and they videotaped him. One of the lifeguards did for me so that we could catch that.
Oh, Twyla, you need to share that. I'd love to see that.
So we did lots of
Steve
things.
Steve was saying one of the kids splashed him in the face. What's up with that?
Yeah. But, you know,
Well,
that's
that
amazing.
is so fun. I will just add, I mean, we could talk the whole half hour about this, but I'll just add, I find that, you know, Tastefully Simple takes us to places I would never go to. And it's almost like surreal because they're so nice. I mean, they're just amazing places. And we've kind of gotten spoiled, or at least I had. And then, you know, we didn't have it for a couple of years. So then you go, wow, this is crazy amazing. So just to put a plug in for the Hard Rock Hotel Los Cabos. So remember, our next incentive trip, I'm just looking up at my little flyer on the wall here, goes to the end of June. And I've seen some amazing things happen in a couple months where people are motivated to make, you know, something happen. So see where you're at, look at the incentive trip. Now, Twyla and her husband just went, and she was there from Thursday to Sunday. And she's like, maybe I would extend it, but they were there for 4 days and just had a wonderful time. So it's just crazy what you can experience in that very short time. So really look and see where you're at. I'd be happy to help you. And Cabo, I have been there once before with Tastefully Simple. Excuse me, an amazing place. So see where you're at, see where your team members are at, and let's travel together for free. So thank you everybody for sharing. Okay, so if there's any other victories, I know that is kind of our victories because we just came back from there, but does anybody have something they really want to share business related that they would like to shout out? Okay, well then we're gonna move on to, we are gonna share, we're gonna look at victories. So I'm gonna put share screen and I wanna show you a recognition for the month of April. Let's look at this, you guys. Shelly's not on, but she was our top sponsor and she sponsored somebody from Floodwood, Minnesota. I don't even know where that is. But you can see our top sales from the first line. And we've got, if we're going to focus on the top three, we've got Lisa Burns at almost 5,500, Tam, who is in, who is at our incentive trip as well, 4,500, and Rebecca, just over 3,000. And that's fantastic. And then if you look at the entire team, we see Lisa coming in at number 1 again, Tam French at number 2, and then Teresa at a little over 3,500. So those are really great numbers, you guys, for the month of April. And as long as we have Lisa on, how did you make that happen? And maybe just say, you don't have to necessarily say like how many parties or, but how do you consistently do so much, Lisa? Do you just want to share with everybody?
Sure. I just keep asking for parties. I have a goal number of parties that I want each month, and I just keep sending messages asking for bookings. So whether it's through the Amy app, Facebook Messenger, I've gone back through parties from a year ago, customers that haven't ordered, you know, for a year. I've started going through my VIP group. So it's really just getting yourself out there and asking for the parties, because I had no vendor events in the month of April. That was all.
Oh, wow. So that was all party.
Right.
It was all online, or did you have any in person? I can't remember.
All online.
Oh my gosh, that's great. And I know I chatted with you about Amy. When you use Amy, are you texting to ask? Are you emailing, or what are you doing?
I do the majority of texting. I do some with email, but I find that I get a better response texting. But there are some people that prefer email, so I do a little of that too.
Okay, so not to put you on the spot, but off the top of your head, if you were to text somebody that, I think you said you've reached out to people that have had a party with you a year ago or maybe ordered from you a year ago, can you just kind of share what you say, or is that too hard to?
What I've been using recently is, hey, Susie, just something about the, yeah.
I know, sorry, it's putting you on the spot there.
The new spring catalog is now available and the products are amazing. The TS House sauce is a fan favorite or customer favorite, and I love the sweet mesquite and ale sauce. Would you like to get your friends together and learn about the new products? And then which works better for you, May or June.
Awesome. I love how you're teasing them with 2 new products. So they're kind of like, oh, that sounds good.
Mhm.
Yeah. Does anybody have a question for Lisa? Obviously what she's doing, I don't know if you've noticed, but she's kind of consistently been at the top. So I would say another tip that Lisa didn't share is that she's consistent. You know what I mean? She's doing this every month. So anybody have a question for Lisa? Well, everybody is very quiet tonight. Okay, well, I know Lisa's always willing to share, so don't be afraid to reach out to her. Okay, announcements. We're gonna kind of tie that in basically with what's new. So I just want to go to product knowledge quick, and I thought we'd focus just a little bit on the limited time offer. Do you raise your hand if you are a Bloody Mary fan? Yeah, I'm not either. Elaine, you are the only one. Unmute. Now so this is our Bloody Mary mixer. We had a zesty Bloody Mary mixer, something like that, like a year ago. What do you think, Elaine? I'm not a Bloody Mary fan. I mean, that's not what I drink. Any tips on this one? Elaine
I'll have to
Johnson?
try it. I haven't tried that one. I didn't try the other one.
Oh,
I usually just
well, that's just good. I didn't reach out to you before I called, but I thought maybe you would have said, oh my gosh, okay. Okay, well, that's fine. Oh, Desiree, do you have something to say?
For the last Bloody Mary mixer, I like to make it into Chex Mix.
You use this for Chex Mix? Oh, Desiree, okay. Well, that's cool. Let me share screen here. I want to show you guys. You probably already know this, but I printed it out, but I'm just going to show you. I'm looking for lights for my house. Oh, I'm so bad at this. Do you know there's recipes for all the limited time offer products? Did you guys know that? So if you go to product and you go to limited time offer, and you look at the Bloody Mary mix, which is our product for the month of May, you can see that it talks about it, and then there's a recipe sheet. And if you go, here's a Bloody Mary dip, I might like that, and then loaded Bloody Mary burgers. And if you go to your recipe search, you know, on Tastefully Simple, you'll find it there as well. Now this one looks, I think, really good. I haven't tried it. And remember, so this is for June, and this is the new Caribbean Heat wing sauce. So if you want, you can order one from May 1st to the 15th, and then you could experience it and tease your people with it. So again, just go to products, limited time offer, and then click on, you know, the product that we're selling right now. You can print out the tabletop. If you're actually doing in-person parties, you can share it on your in-person parties. You can order the product, whatever you would like. Let's just open the lineup here for a minute. And I'm curious, are any of you using like the Bloody Mary or the limited time? And are you like upselling? Are you doing anything special with these products? Anybody?
Not yet, but I will, because I have 2 people I know of, friends of mine off the top of my head, who love Bloodies.
Okay.
And so I will be promoting that, trying to sell to them for sure, and then I'll be posting on my Facebook page and stuff.
Awesome. Okay. Good idea. So think of your friends that like it. If you like it, order it yourself, use it. Anybody else? Just like in general on the limited time? Is there anything you do special? It's usually a $9.99 product. Unfortunately, I was on a diamond call last month, and people we're not utilizing these limited time offer products like we should, good or bad, I don't know. So I just wanted to encourage you, if it's something you're excited about. I was just curious if anybody had any great ideas.
Just don't seem like great products for a good amount of people. Like, you know, some people like a hot sauce, but it's a pretty small amount. A few people like Bloody Mary, but you know, I wish it was products that had a broader appeal, because those I do great with, but like the
Yeah.
dill pickle, when they did that, 32
Right.
bottles, you know, but
Yeah. I don't know. It's there. It's optional. If you're excited about it, utilize it. I mean, if not, it's no big deal. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's like you don't
But I
have
just-
to.
if you have somebody's ear, maybe share that, ask if it could be more of a broad appeal. Maybe that's just me too. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think you're right though, Angie. That's a really good point.
Yeah.
Like
Mhm.
if it's a drink mix or something that, or a sweet or
Mhm.
something like that, those are much more broad based
Yeah, they seem to
than
do
these
better.
kinds of things. If it was like chocolate sauce or something, I'm sure we'd sell a ton of
Ooh,
them.
there
Right,
you
right,
go.
right.
You
There you
know,
go.
there you go,
Right.
Sherry. Tell them that product idea, chocolate sauce.
Chocolate sauce.
I get a cut of the
I
sales.
had a hot
Ooh.
fudge sauce once that was amazing.
There you go. There you go. Well, anyway, just wanted to bring that up. I think they're going to probably switch it up or something because I just don't, the amount of money they must be spending on these products. And I just don't think they're selling like they should be. But anyway, spinning it into a positive thing. Who do you know that likes a good Bloody Mary mix? Who do you know that likes this orange, whatever? And, share that. You might be surprised. So, okay. So let's move.
I was just thinking, if you put up just like not tasteless simple necessarily, but if you just put up a thing that said, who loves like a Bloody Mary or something, and everybody who comments, you could just throw out the idea of, well, let's do a party, just do a Bloody Mary party or something. What if we did that?
There you go. Yeah, that's a very good idea. You might find that you've got a bunch of friends that do, or people that, your clients. So,
And it doesn't
Good.
matter who doesn't like it, because we just find the people that do, right?
there you go, Desiree. Way to spin it positive. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, so let's move on to what's going on in May. Oh, I should tell you, I wanted to update you. Team size, we're at 600. Where did I write that? 691 Dream Achievers. Our team sales ended at 130,993. So we were down a little bit. Last April, we were at 138,261. Raise your hand, you leaders, because there's about half of us that are leaders on here. If your team sales, I hope you're looking at this, if your team sales were up over last April. Angie and Rebecca, and were yours, Lisa? Twyla, were yours, or don't you know? Lisa's were
Mine
not.
were,
Okay.
mine were about the same. I'm running about the same as where I was last year at this time on both team
Okay.
and mine, so.
Okay, well, it's always fun to see where you were at and see where you end up. So congratulations to those that were above, and that's amazing. And for those of you that weren't, we'll just keep working at it. We'll keep working at it. So exciting. Okay, so what's going on? Do you guys print out the consultant action plan or the May leader action plan? Do you guys print those out? Did you listen to the buzz? Did anybody listen to the buzz? I didn't get a chance to listen to the whole thing. There's a lot going on. So what I love about these is it has it all condensed for you. So I really recommend you look at it. I'm kind of a paper girl, so I like to print it out. And then you might go, holy cat, there's so much going on, which is wonderful. Pick what you're most excited about. Focus on that, limited time offer. If that's not your jam, who cares? So let's talk about what I'm most excited about, because I want to influence you on that. And then again, you do whatever you want. I'm really excited about this Get On Board sponsoring conversation. Do you want me to share the screen to pull it up? Is that helpful, or does it? Why not? Okay. So share screen. Here it is. So let's look at this. So month at a glance, that's what I'm talking about, okay? So here's where the buzz is. Go to the very bottom, and we'll just do the May Consultant Action Plan. And I will ask you this, because I didn't really know, what's this Ready to Rumble May 31st? Anybody know?
I think it just said more info coming.
Oh,
They said something about a party, kind of having a party challenge or something, but it wasn't complete yet.
Okay, so they're just teasing us with something. Okay, well, here's what I'm really excited about. So get on board with sponsoring conversations. So check that out right down here. Hold sponsoring conversations during the month of May, and then you fill out the survey, and you get a chance to earn the Get the Pair. And I think if you do it this week, because a lot of people are traveling, you're gonna have a really good chance. So what's Get the Pear? Who knows what Get the Pear is?
It's the salt and pepper, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah, the seasoned salt and the seasoned pepper. So they're gonna draw 10 people's names every week, and you could get one for free. So why not? And that just means that's having a sponsoring conversation. Go to the tab up on the top, and there's a place to submit that information. I'd really do it this week, because why not start the month off strong? You can also share with your potentials that Get the Pear is also an option for them when they join, and they hit $250 in sales by May 31st. So obviously you don't want to wait till the last minute on that. That's what is it, $20 or $19 value, because when you buy Get the Pear, you save $1. If you need help with that, raise your hand if you've done Meet the Founder. Has anybody got on the Meet the Founder? Angie, you've been on it? Desiree? Remember, I've talked about it, and I always say, even if you don't have someone and you need to be inspired, get on it. What did you think, Angie? Did you think it was cool?
Yeah, I thought it was really good. I did the first one. It was good just to like you said, get inspired.
Yep. So
I suggested my new members do it too. So
yeah, so Jill is amazing, and she's just got a knack for inspiring people. So, and I do believe if you have a potential that gets on there, and when they join within 48 hours, they get like a $15, is it like $15 credit on their account or something?
I think so.
Yeah. If you go now to the leader one, there's a little bit more information. And if you love to be inspired by Jane, she's doing it's a Bloody Mary buffet on May 4th, which would be Wednesday night. And then Charcuterie with Jane is May 23rd, which brings me to our May consultant incentive. Did you guys see that? Here's the sales incentive on here. You can earn the Love and Lemon Slush drink mix when you sell 500. And remember what we said last time about that one? Elaine, what did we say everybody to buy? For the Love and Lemon. Are you paying attention, Elaine? Just kidding. The Love and Lemon Slush drink mix. I said my favorite was the Jeremiah Wheat Sweet Tea Vodka, but they don't sell that anymore. So what did you recommend?
Right. I can't remember the name of them.
I know I did buy it. It's in my pantry. But you would just look for sweet tea vodka, and there's different brands. So, but anyway, so you can earn that. So help your team members, help yourself. And then when you hit 2,000, you can get the charcuterie. Did you guys realize that we have the charcuterie entertaining kit? I can't even really, one thing I'm going to stop sharing here. One thing I've noticed when I'm not doing as many in-home parties is I'm not as familiar with the catalog. I don't know if you guys, that haven't to any of you. But yeah, we have this really cool charcuterie entertaining kit. How cool is that? It's actually what's on the front cover of our catalog. And you get a little recipe. It's just a one-pager, but it gives you some ideas on how to throw together, with our products. So that's kind of cool for summer and things. So what a fun way to earn some free products. Any questions on that?
I've been selling the heck out of the buckets lately too. So focus on them in your online parties. They're starting to love them. Summer.
I had a little event last Saturday, before I left. And I couldn't believe how many drink buckets I sold as well. So yeah, Angie, people, even though summer has not arrived yet, people are getting excited for that. So are you doing anything special with your post, Angie?
No, just some this or that, and normal, try a bucket. And they've been buying a lot of Samba Sangria ones too. Samba Sangria.
Okay, yeah, because we still have that as well.
Yeah.
I really think our drink buckets, this selection, are what we were talking before. They're, when we said limited time offer, they're both flavors that everybody likes.
Yeah.
Lemon and strawberry. So I think that's really cool. Okay, well, any questions on anything? Comments? Questions? You like to drink all year round, Shelley said. Who doesn't? Yeah, we all do after
My
coming
girl,
up for a
Shelby.
trip. But no, really, if there's any comments or questions now, if you're looking at your May and it's not right where you'd like it to be, please, there's plenty of time, you guys. With online parties, you could book them even for this weekend, or I don't know your style that you do, but for sure next weekend, the week, the week after that. So there's plenty of time to stack your May. And like Lisa Burns said, you just have to ask. You got to ask. I would imagine Lisa asked quite a few people, just like I asked quite a few people, as well as probably Angie Schaefer. That's just the moral of the story. When I'm doing a coaching call and I can't book any parties, and I say, well, how many people have you asked? 10? Well, that's a good start. But that's not going to happen. You're not going to get, tons of people if you only ask 10. So, well, I'm glad you showed up. Like I always say, those that show up, go up. We'd love to see your smiling faces. And I'm not sure what's going on next Monday, but I will have a topic. The following Monday, there will not be a Zoom call unless, Deep Eddie. Look at Elaine. I love
I don't
it.
know why I can't remember that.
Well, I couldn't remember it either, and I bought it. But the 16th, I'm going to be at the Diamond Retreat. So I'm sure I'll find out some really good things, right? To help us all build our businesses and even more. So if you do have any burning questions that you do want me to share with Jill, Stacy, and Stephanie, don't say it now, but feel free to email me. And usually there's time for me to bring that up and say, oh my gosh, I just had someone say this. Have you ever thought of that? So I'm going to stop the recording. If you want to stay on,